Hello, and welcome to my podcast. Whether you're walking to work, having a cup of coffee, or just taking positive vibes, join me as I share timeless wisdom and practical tools to make your life better. Let's dive in. Hey friends, welcome to another episode. I want to talk about how to be more attractive. And I decided to do this episode because I know more than ever this is the month where if you're a single woman and you don't have a Valentine's date, you feel a miss in your life. I know that when we often hear the word attractive, we immediately go to physical appearances. It is a part of attraction. And while physical appearance plays a role, your thoughts and how you carry yourself are the dominant power behind attractiveness. So, attraction is being interested in something or someone. It's intriguing. It's feeling the urge to gravitate towards someone. It is to draw in. That's a simple definition of attraction. And I want to teach you, especially my women who are in this community and who will be here in future and will be listening to this, I want to teach you how to be more attractive. It is a skill and an art that you have to practice. So the law of attraction states, like attracts like. And in order to be more attractive, you need to decide who you want to attract into your life. Attraction is a funny thing. You may think you want to be attractive to everyone, but that's not true. You don't want to attract certain energies into your life. So, for example, you probably don't want to attract a man who is angry, complains, and is dissatisfied all of the time. So, I want you to ask yourself, who are you trying to attract into your life? Because the truth is that you don't want to be attractive to everyone. I would love to ask you to sit with yourself, thinking about the kind of person you'd want to date. Is it someone that you laugh a lot with? Or someone you enjoy doing many things, or many of the same things? Not all of the same things, but like many of the same things, like you have shared experiences. So is it a person who is easy to talk to? Is it a person who is easy to be around? Is it a person who is funny? Because only when you start to really imagine and feel that person in your life, then and only then will he show up. And you know why? Because he will also be looking for someone who is in the same energy space. You don't attract what you're doing. You attract who you are being. Never forget that. So the second step is to ask yourself, who do I need to be to attract them? Here's one thing I've learned. The secret to being more attractive is being attractive to yourself. How many of you are going out into the world wanting to be attractive when you don't even feel the attraction towards yourself? Maybe you spend a lot of time focused on what you don't like about yourself, feeling like you're not enough. And as a result, you're not showing up as your best self. You're just collecting more evidence and further validating the beliefs that you have about yourself. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about dating yourself. Get to know yourself. Have fun by yourself. Be a woman that is okay being alone. And what does that look like? 1, take really good care of yourself. Show up to impress yourself daily. Get up and dress up every day just to impress you. Have a skincare routine to look good for you. Have a passion and a diversity playlist or essential jam playlist. Find out what makes you enjoy yourself. Find out how to delight yourself and to interest yourself. Find out what makes you happy or content with life before you invite someone else into your life. And so when I think about what makes someone attractive, it's really about them being the best version of themselves and not caring if other people find them attractive. Because when you're attracted to you, you don't need other people to validate you. You're enjoying your own company. And the third step is about being interesting. So we like being around people that are interesting, not boring, right? And why is this? It's because our brains need to be stimulated. And so when you think about being more attractive, how can you interest yourself more? Maybe it's learning a new language. Maybe it's picking up a new hobby. The more experience you have in life, the more interesting you become. The more stories you have to tell. And so I really want to ask you, do you find yourself boring? And if so, why? And there is nothing wrong with being boring. Because you also know your values. And other people can view this or can have a perspective you're boring. But you can be boring and interesting because of your value systems. Then find things that will make you more interesting as a human being. And not for other people, but for yourself. You'll enjoy your own company so much more. And the byproduct of that is that other people will be more attracted to you and they will find you interesting. But you know what? You won't care. That's the beauty of this. I also think that what makes someone attractive is them just being them. Like just being yourself. So how many times have you walked into a room and you'll have all these terrible stories in your brain about you? Like how you didn't belong and you are not good enough and everybody in the room was way better, smarter, richer, thinner than you. I know, because I've done this. And those stories caused me to shrink. And therefore, they reduced my attractiveness. Because you can't be attracted to something that shrinks. You can never be. But when you genuinely enjoy your own company and you're attracted to yourself, then you can walk into rooms and be around people and just be who you are and not need validation. You can also not need people to be attracted to you, so you enjoy the beauty of being you. And when you do that, you're going to find that you're so much more attractive to the right people. The other way I think that we can be more attractive is to be interested in other people. Because honestly, people love to talk about themselves. People love to feel as if people are interested in them. And if you show genuine interest in someone, they will just by default find you more attractive. So I can't end this episode without talking about physical attractiveness, because I know that's what many of you are thinking. Like, how do I be more physically attractive? Well, first of all, this is a subjective topic because we are all attracted to different things. To me, physical attractiveness is knowing that I'm taking great care of myself, that I'm showing up as the best version of me, and in a way that suits me. It's eating well, exercising, and taking care of my body. It's having a simple skincare routine and taking lots of water. It's me taking the time to get dressed and to present myself to the world in a way that I'm proud of. And it's not to impress the world. It is to impress myself in the world. And when I do these things, what ends up happening for me is that I'm attracted to myself. And that's what really, really matters. And what I want you to know is that there'll be some, let's say, men that aren't attracted to a woman like me. Maybe I'm too boring for them. Maybe they don't like natural hair women. Maybe they like someone that's a size smaller or a size bigger. And that's okay. That doesn't mean there's something wrong with me. They just have different preferences or a different preference. And that's how we have to view attraction, especially physical attraction. So I want you to practice being attracted to yourself. Do the work on that. And then trust that the people that are meant to be in your life are going to show up. And the ones who aren't won't. They won't be attracted to you. And it's not because you're not an extraordinary and amazing woman. Or maybe you're not good enough. They're just in a different energy space and have different preferences. So as you become more attractive and love your life, there will be so many people willing to walk with you on your journey. Even the low energy people. Just know that you don't have to let them in. Choose to be kind to yourself. Don't self-sabotage. And instead, be willing to step into that spotlight and to own it and be it and to enjoy yourself. Enjoy this journey of life. That to me is what makes a woman so attractive. A woman who is pleased with herself and in her life. That is how you become more attractive. Have a beautiful weekend and happy Valentine's to all of you. And sending you love and light your way. And God bless. Cheers.